Welcome back to Africa 54. Today is World Autism Awareness Day. Autism spectrum disorders, or ASD, are characterized by social interaction difficulties, communication challenges, and a tendency to engage in repetitive behaviors. And for the last 7 years, autism organizations worldwide have marked April 2nd with fundraising and awareness-raising events in recognition of all who live with autism. It's a day for all to pause and learn all about the disorder and how to make it easier for those who live with the condition and their families cope. In large parts of rural Africa, due to ignorance, many autistic people end up on the streets, stigmatized as possessed or insane. Thousands of families suffer in silence with no help and feeling compelled to keep their children inside their homes. Now, for better understanding of autism, I'm joined by Brigitte Kobenan, founder of the African Autism Community and author of the book Behind the Eyeshadow. She's also a mother of a child with autism. Brigitte, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you. Thank
Good
you
to
for
see
having
you.
me.
Yes. Now, how significant is this day to you, for example?
It's very, very, very significant. Autism Awareness Day has been for the past 7 years a special day for parents like me who has children with autism. It's a day to pause and take the time to recognize or say thank you or offer help to any parent or organization out there. So it's a very important day.
How old is your son, Vinny, with whom I share?
Yeah, Vinny is 13. It's going to be 14, the 12th of this month.
Yes. And you have had, to raise this young man. Tell me, you've written a book.
Yes.
And I looked through the book a little bit, and I noticed something that gripped me so much is the time when you were given the information, some news from the doctor's office that there might be something with your child, and you never thought there was a problem with this kid. Yeah. How was it like at that time?
It was very shocking because, as I said in the book, Vinny was on vacation in Canada because as of that, up to 4 years old, I didn't know what was going on. I knew he wasn't speaking. I knew there was something wrong, but I was told not to worry, that he will grow out of it. And his own pediatrician here in America was telling me not to worry. So for me, this is something that he will grow out of it. So to go to Canada and have another pediatrician in Canada notice him and knew right away what was going on and diagnose him without even being his pediatrician and then fax me the diagnosis here in Washington, it was very shocking.
Why did you think of writing a book?
I thought about writing a book because it's been a long journey. It's been very difficult. We've been through ups and downs, lows and highs. And as I said, there's a lot of books about autism out there, about philosophical, scientific, all kind of books. But I've realized that if I don't write my book, it'll be the wrong thing to do because each experience is different, and writing my book might touch a parent in a different way.
Yes.
Because I approach the spiritual part also.
And we know there are many parents in Africa who sometimes don't know that their kid is suffering from this. In this book, do you kind of help people to understand how to identify the symptoms and how to seek help?
Yes. My example is a perfect example because I had no idea. And the fact that I had no idea, and what I went through, all the signs that I saw and I thought they were normal, will help parents reading this book notice that, oh, these are the signs that she saw. So maybe if my child is having the same sign, maybe I should pay attention.
Something else that jumped out of the pages is where you say that the child has taught you so many things. People would think this is a child that needs a lot of help. You say you've learned a lot from having a child with autism. What is that?
The first thing that this child brought me, as any parent would say, is love, but it's on a different level. Patience, love, understanding. We tend to be, I won't say we as general, but as mothers, we tend to be very impatient. When a child is doing something, we want them to get it right away. And I particularly am very impatient. But that child brought me so much joy and patience and love. I have to take my time and understand and reach him at his level instead of expecting him to do things just like that, you see. So love, patience, and understanding. He brought me a lot.
Yes. And this is also what people need to know out there especially in Africa.
Definitely. And even parents without children, that children with no autism spectrum or anything, friend, family, siblings need to be patient with these children.
Great. Thank you. You've done a good job.
Thank you.
Brigitte, we appreciate so much. Brigitte Kobenan is the founder of the African Autism Community and author of the book Behind the Eyeshadow.